Hi all, good morning, happy Friday. So I'm currently experimenting with something. Oh my god. To see if I can record anything if I'm on my phone. I don't have a phone holder, I don't have anything that can hold my phone in a stable manner, so I'm experimenting right now. So this morning I've been to my dentist to see the hygienist. I got some really fantastic news. She said my teeth are looking extremely well, and she even said I'm one of a few patients that got the best teeth she's ever seen. So that's great news. And I tell you what, that's great news for me, because this time last year I got diagnosed with gum disease, and I'm not sure if you guys knows what gum disease is. Essentially, gum disease is a disease with your gums where the gums start receding. And unfortunately, I can't show you right now because I'm driving, but you can see at the back of my teeth where the gum is actually below the enamel. So where you can see there, you can see the enamel from there. So you can definitely see a difference between the enamel part of the teeth and the below, the one that's exposed, the bit that shouldn't be exposed, essentially. So that's really good news. I was so glad with what she told me. She said she couldn't find not even 0% of tartar on my teeth. Tartar scale, I'm not sure what to call it. Yeah, so, and I went through this intensive treatment last year to help the gums get stronger. And what so that was a treatment with a different clinic. So where they measured how attached the gum was to my teeth, and by the end of the treatment, some of the teeth in perfect condition. So that's really good news that she told my teeth are looking beautiful. I was so glad. I had the massive grin on my face when she told me that. Yeah, so that's really good news. And I'll tell you what, gum disease, why I've had it. First of all, because years and years ago, one of the dentists told me because of my genes, I was always going to be susceptible. I'm not even sure. You see what I mean? I was going to be prone to have it anyway. And then my own fault. I hardly went to see a dentist from the age of 16 to the age of now 45 years old, or 44 as it was last year. And I tell you what, it's my dentist's fault at the time when I was 16 years old, because I used to go and see him every 3 months, and then one day she told me, why do you come to see me all the time? Why do you come to see me all the time? You know, you don't need to see me. Why are you here? Your teeth are perfect. You don't need to see a dentist all the time. And I just stopped seeing them. And then fast forward about nearly 20 years later, my husband, one day, he had this massive toothache, and then he says, Savia, look, my tooth is moving. My tooth is moving. So we both periodically worried. We started calling dentists. So he managed to find an appointment for a dentist the following day, or even the same day, I can't remember. So I went to see the dentist. The dentist that he went to see diagnosed him with gum disease. Yeah. So he said, right, you also need to go and see them, because to me this is a really important matter. So at the time I also had to rush around, find myself a dentist, and can I park here? Yes, I can. There you go. I'm gonna park here. So I found myself a dentist as well, and then the diagnosis of that dentist was that I also have gum disease. But luckily my gum disease is not as bad as was not as bad as at the time. I'm talking about the time because there's been a massive improvement. It was not as bad as my husband's. So yeah, good news. And then after that I went to IKEA, because a small IKEA just opened here, when was it? End of last month, end of August. So I went to see. It's really small but cute. It's compact. It's got everything. It's got absolutely everything. So that's good. Went to see because we've got some friends coming over as well. First week in November, and we only have 2 chairs essentially in the house. So I went to see if they had any chairs of reasonable price. So that's good. And then now I'm going to see if I can find some fish, because usually on Saturdays when we can be bothered to cook, we cook fish. We like to eat fish on Saturdays because part of my culture, that's traditional food group that we eat is fish. Yeah. So my morning, well, it's not even morning. I said good morning. Let me just check the time properly. It's not even morning. It's 12. It's now 12. So I spent all of my morning. My appointment was at 10:30, and then I went to IKEA and I'm buying some fish. It's 12 o'clock now. So the last an hour and a half has been eaten up by bits and bobs, but it had to be done anyway, because I thought, since I'm out of the house anyway, my money's gone by the fact I've been to the dentist, so I might as well do other things. So yeah, so that's me today, and I'm gonna try to speak my husband today about my worries about me drinking. And also I'm thinking of doing a get ready with me Saturday or Sunday, depending when I'm going to do the 3rd part of the story of my stroke, because I like to show you some amazing products or machines that I use that definitely make a difference on me. One of them is this home laser machine. It's amazing. I'll tell you how much it costs me if I do this video. I'm sure it's cheaper now, or even you can even get more advanced machines. But it's amazing. I like to show it to you because once a week I have this deep cleansing, deep treatment, deep exfoliating, deep body hair removal, everything like that. So I'm thinking of doing that. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, as I usually say, how did I wake up feeling today? Good. I just woke up, had a shower, got dressed, had a coffee. When the time came to go to my dentist appointment, then here I am, dentist appointment done as well. So not much to talk to you about today. Maybe I will come back later. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, let me know how you're feeling. Oh, I remember the word logarithm. Yeah, if you at least click like, it will boost up logarithm of my iTunes channel. Please click like, please click like, please. You don't even have to subscribe, but obviously subscribe if you can. I just stop in this. I'm opposite electronic cigarette and e-liquid. You know those e-vape, those vapes, and it's really strange. On the advert outside, they've got CBD. I have no idea what that is. E-liquids, oils, cosmetics. Why would they sell cosmetics at a vape shop? Edibles, I'm not sure what that is, and drinks. Why? First of all, why would they mix cosmetics with vapes? I'll show you. Let me see if I can get this closer. See what I mean? Why would they do that? Make any sense to me? But anyway, I'm actually going to have a look to see what they have of cosmetics. I'm not going to buy any. I just like to see what they've got. Yeah. So anyway, click like and subscribe. I'll see if I can get back in later on. Oh, sorry. As I was saying, my well-being today. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling okay. Normal today. Absolutely normal. yeah, nothing major, just normal day. Not much. Yeah, 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 not much today. No news. Yeah, no good news, no bad news, just neutral. Absolute neutral today. To be honest, it's only midday today. Who knows how the day could end up? But anyway, I'm gonna think positive because sometimes, even though I may not, what's the word? I may not express how I am feeling mentally. Not just to yourselves, also to myself. Sometimes I'm really caged even with myself. So I may have some feelings that I may not essentially identify them, and that's concerning, isn't it? When you internalize those feelings. So I've been told anyway. Who knows? Yes, I'm feeling great. Well, not great. I'm feeling normal. Actually, I'm gonna say I'm feeling great. 100% feeling great, so I can attract some positive energy to me. Oh, by the way, can you see that I've got lots of red red bands? Apparently, they attract luck, wealth, health, positive energy. Also, I bought this of 4 clover leaf. One for me, one for my husband. My husband doesn't believe that's real. He says they got stuck together to make a 4th leaf. He believes a 3 leaf, but they stuck a 4th one to make a 4th leaf because they're so extremely rare. And then for them just to sell like willy-nilly, or even say, oh, it's been genetically modified, but essentially says he believes they stuck them together. So anyway, I bought one for me and one for him, just to bring us better luck in our lives, because especially me, he's doing so well. He's doing so well right now. He hasn't been doing so well for the past 10 years, but since last year, his life he's had a better turn. So he's doing really well. Now it's me who's not doing so well. So anyway, I bought one for him, one for me, and I've always said I've had these 2. I had these 3 for a while. These 3 for a while there, and this one just arrived on a post this week. So let's hope it does work. Yeah, and I got this from Temu. So let's see how we get. Oh, and I know I exaggerate, yeah. So I bought about 5 headphones, this being one of them. This one actually comes with 2, so 4 altogether. Because I keep losing them, and initially I bought a really expensive one, cost me about £30, which perhaps about 40 or 50 US dollars, 40, yeah, something like that. And I lost it within a week. I lost one earplug within a week, and then I kept the other one. I lost the second one within a month. And then I bought those ones with the cables, and then I kept threading on a cable, because honestly, I sometimes I can be so careless. I can. So then I thought, no, I can't be spending so much money on earphones with cables or wireless. I can't do that. So I started searching on Temu, right? I tried one. Now, actually, I bought the first 2. I bought from Amazon. It cost me about £15 each, already half the price of the one I initially bought. By the way, you can buy headphones for about £200, £300, £400. I'm never going to spend that much. Never going to spend that much on them, right? So first of all, then I bought the 2 on Amazon. I said, great, it's amazing. Why would I spend £30 to begin with? Anyway, 1 year later, I'll tell you, one of them is here. I found it here. Where is it? I just found it here today. How did you end up here? No, it doesn't even have that rubber there to go around the ear. Honestly, I found this one here today as I go in the car. Where's the other one? The other one, I'm not sure what this, actually, this one is one that I lost one of the earphones ages and months and months ago. And then I lost the second one a couple of weeks ago. I think this is the second one. It could be the first one. Nobody knows. Who knows? Nobody knows. And then there's a green one. Honestly, the green one, I accidentally put it in the washing machine. But Chinese technology came out working just fine. Still working, even though I went through side and the washing machine came out working just fine. And then what else? Yeah, and then now that green one, I lost one of the earphones. I found the second one, now lost the box. Honestly, this is doing my head in. But I tried to be so careful, but I always end up losing them. So I went on Temu. I bought five earphones. This being one of them. Most expensive one was £5. I believe this was £5. So £5 could be £7. So $7 something like that. £5. I bought 5 of them. One of them I think was £3.99, with the most expensive one being £5.99. So I bought 5 of them. So this one is, as I've shown, it's got 5. So it's got 4 earphones, 2 pairs. One is really cool. One is this one. I'm not sure if you see this one. Can you see, which essentially looks like this? It looks like an earring. Well, and then the other one is just a normal earphone. I'll show you that too. Just normal earphone. Just go like that. And honestly, you think just because they're so cheap, the quality would be crap? No, the quality, it is absolutely amazing. Also, my husband, he bought himself some wireless earphones that must have cost him about £35-40, and it does not work properly at all. Never worked properly, and he got so annoyed. So the other day he asked me to buy him some watch straps for his Samsung watch, and then I said, oh, can you buy me some on Amazon? I said, really? Let me see if I can find you some on Temu. Again, a fraction of the price of the ones you can find on Amazon, and he bought different colors, different styles. Yes. And then I said, well, whilst I'm here looking by some things for you on Temu, would you like me to buy some earphones? He said, well, my earphone is really bad, I don't like it, it doesn't cancel any noise, the person on the other side can't hear me well, you can't hear the person well. So I said, yeah, let me have a go, let me try you one, let me see if I can buy you ones. And then they're selling some Lenovo, you know, Lenovo, the Mace computers, laptops. I'm not sure whether they're real or not, those earphones. I said, let me buy you some, you can test them out. So I bought them. His earphones cost him about maybe between $4.99, $5.99. I'm not sure whether it's $4.99, $5. Anyway, somewhere in between. Arrived, he tried them. He said, Salvi, I cannot believe this. The sound is amazing. And he tested immediately. He said, the person on the other side can hear me perfectly well. No noise cancellation is amazing. Oh my God, I can't believe this. I said, there you go. You've been teasing me about buying things on Temu. I said, listen, something you have to know. These expensive stuff that you buy on Amazon from independent sellers or shops or things like that, they buy from places like Temu, and then they charge 4, 5, 6, 7, even 10 times the price of what they paid for. So might as well buy right from the source. So yeah, whatever. So you agree with me, essentially. And then something as well. So my mother-in-law, again buying things direct from Temu, Shein, whatever. My mother-in-law, she bought her granddaughter, my husband's niece, his sister's daughter, a dress for her graduation. She paid £400 for that dress. And that dress wasn't even perfect. She had to make some adjustments when she got home. Who would pay £400 for a dress when you've got to make adjustments yourself when you got home? And she said, you know what, Salvia, the thing is that was the only dress in the shop, etc. I said, let me see the dress. I said, girl, you pay £400. Obviously, I didn't want to make her feel down. I said, I know if you look at the dress, you may that dress. I tell you what, that dress was beautiful, beautiful as anything, beautiful as anything. She paid £400, way too much. £400 for a designer dress. I'm sorry, I wouldn't pay. That was, they only had one dress of each style, and I said, let me see the dress. I said, okay, £400, that's a lot. It's a beautiful dress. I said to this, a beautiful. I wouldn't pay £400 for this dress. I said, to be honest, I wouldn't even pay £100 for this dress. It's a beautiful dress. And I say, I tell you what, girl, they're buying this dress online from whatever shop. They sell it for 10 times more, 4 times more. And I'll tell you why, because the dresses I've been wearing for the latest weddings in my family, my sister's wedding, my cousin's wedding, hen parties, the compliments I've been getting. Oh my God, which designer is this? Where do you buy it from? Or that dress must have cost you a lot. Right. Honestly, I'm not exaggerating, because I've got eye for detail. I like analyze something. I just don't buy it, analyze it, get really close. I got those close shot. I get those zoom ins to analyze the quality of the material, then look at the comments, look at the pictures. Honestly, if you see these dresses, you'd be like, oh my God, maximum. So for this cousin's wedding, I went to in Colombia. I paid £35 or £40 for that dress. It is a pleated dress with a see-through bits at the top, with the top. Obviously, it had a netted, but see-through. The compliments of that dress at the wedding. I'm not exaggerating. Everybody was looking at me at the wedding, because that dress is beautiful. And I'm somebody's conservative. I don't think it's like show boobs. No, I'm extremely conservative. So I'm not somebody who likes to show boobs, etc. My sister's wedding a couple of years ago, she got married in August 2023. I wore this purple dress, a massive, beautiful bow on this side, and here the sleeves. Oh, beautiful dress. £35 for that dress. That dress, honestly, if I'm able to post things, I don't know how to post things on the channel, YouTube channel, but if I find out how to, I think I'm gonna try to post the pictures of me wearing those dresses, and you tell me. I'm gonna try to. If I don't, that's because I don't know how to. I wasn't able to post those pictures. But anyway, that was an extremely long goodbye. Why does it always take me so long to say goodbye? I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, have a nice day, morning, evening, afternoon, breakfast, lunch, tea, dinner. Think positive, honestly. Have positive mental attitude. Do. The way is beautiful. The weather. Do you know how hot it's going to be in UK today? 26 degrees Celsius. Madness. It went from 17 a couple of days ago to 26. But to be honest, that's to be expected, because the weather is transitioning from summer to autumn, so that's expected. But I've got the feeling today is the last hot day of the year. Proper hot day. It's not proper, but 26 in UK is a lot. It feels really because the weather is humid, so it feels a lot hotter. For example, if it was 26 degrees Celsius in a dry country. So anyway, I seem to be elongating my goodbye again. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm sure you started to get to know me. Anyway, have a lovely day. I don't know whether I'm gonna post the story of the stroke that I suffered, the third part, Saturday or Sunday, but stay tuned. It's definitely it's going to be one of those 2 days. I'm going to try to speak to my husband about him helping me cut down the amount of drinks that I've been drinking, because I've been drinking one every day. Actually, again, another thing I'm going to tell you, sorry, goodbye, not goodbye again, not goodbye again. I had a drink yesterday, but I didn't finish the drink. It wasn't a full drink. It was not a full drink. I only had half of it, half of the glass, and I was in bed early again. So I think I'm starting to prepare myself mentally that this has got to stop, because yesterday I poured myself a drink. I didn't have the full drink. I only had half of it. The day before I had a whole drink, but I didn't feel like having a second one, because I usually have one, more like two. But yeah, yesterday I only had half. The day before I only had one. Went to bed early. So I think, in a sense, I'm going towards ahead. I think I'm going through a good trajectory. So it's not good news. Not really positive, but I'm trying to remain positive. I haven't really made much progress. I've only stayed one full day without having a drink, so I'm trying to look at this positively, because I'm noticing changes within myself mentally. I can see my mind trying to change, and I feel like if I tell my husband, please hide it, at least hide the drink somewhere, because I don't want you to not drink because of me. So I'm going to see what I'm gonna work out with him. He's really good. He's gonna help me find some solution anyway. So yeah, gonna chat to my husband today, tomorrow about the drinking. I'm gonna post the story about the stroke Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna give you an update how the conversation went with my husband Saturday or Sunday, depending on the day. I'm gonna take the third part of the stroke. And also what else, and then I'll think whether I can have that get ready with me, get like a detoxification ready with me. Yes, I'll think about it. Anyway, how long did this goodbye take? 15 minutes. So it's definitely goodbye now. Have a lovely day, and stay tuned, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.